So today's video, we are going to do a little bit of chatting here at the church, as you can see behind me. We've got a nice picture of Jesus and Nicodemus hanging out, talking. Jesus saying, what's going on, Nicodemus? How come you don't understand this? So I'm going to take you a little tour around the church that I love, the church that I was married in, the church that I don't preach in. I do talk to students, so that counts as preaching, sort of. So I want to tell you, as we walk around, and you can see these windows, stained glass, one of the weird things about stained glass is it's much more beautiful on the inside. And it tells you something about the gospel and about church. There's a look from the outside that is very dull, and it's not attractive at all. On the inside, something glorious is happening, and you see these windows and these beautiful images. There's a Jesus shepherd window back here. And it is, when the light is streaming through, these windows have something beautiful and glorious about them. So, and it's something about life that there's always these things, these mysteries that are worked out. And you see analogies to what the gospel is. Wow, it really got dark. And you know what truth is, and these things work out in very strange, mysterious ways. So I'm going to tell you a little bit today about the three things I want to talk about, and it is miracle. I feel like the three things I have to focus ministry. Why is miracle? Why does God allow evil? And then the nature of sin. Is sin a real thing and something we have to deal with? And I believe it is, and I'm going to continue to try and focus in on that and understand what it is. You know, the idea that we cannot derive an ought from an is, and I think that's Hume. And people really are taking that to heart now in the modern context, our modern culture, that truth, objective truth, the postmodern world is not accepted, that everybody has their own truth, that we can't get to what ought to be right, what is ultimate. We can only get to some proximity of our own personal truth. And that has to do with, to me, the idea of sin. Who are you to judge? It's very hard to judge, and even the idea of judging is frowned upon. Don't judge me. You have no right to judge me. You're not my judge. And yet we have court systems and judges, and we have rules, and we consider them in some way authoritative. So those are the three things that I want to get to. I want to keep looking at miracle, sin, the idea of sin, and the idea of God allowing evil. So as I head out, I'm going to go do some work on the old house. And then I've just got a lot to do right now. I got a lot on my plate, and it's just ridiculous. I'm not a big plate guy. Like, I don't want 12 servings. I want, like, you know, just a nice meal. Just give me a lot of steak. I don't need this giant smorgasbord on my plate right now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.